Hello guys and welcome to another Jontti plays. Today I will be playing Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, a game that I played a lot when I was younger, so definitely gonna look forward. I also want to say that I have played this, when I played it on PS2 and I also played it on PS3 with the HD edition. This is on PC, and sadly there's not much I can do about the black bars you're seeing on the sides of the screen. That's just something we're gonna have to deal with. It's just... the game doesn't run in HD when you buy it from Steam, and also the Steam overlay doesn't work, so it's a bit of a pain in the neck, to be honest. But I'm gonna try this out. I've also not been able to make a controller work with this, so bear with me, because I'm most likely gonna fuck up some really easy stuff. I also want to tell you that some of the stuff in this game, weirdly enough, goes to Swedish for me. I have no idea why. Might be because I'm living close to Sweden, but some of the, I think it's because I'm using sort of a Swedish keyboard setup, but I don't know. It's really weird. But yeah, let's start the game.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first, I am the son of Shahram, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
No, my son.
Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within.
See how he rides. Like a warrior son.
Do you think I felt regret as I gazed upon the destruction we had wrought? Or at least humility at the speed with which a world can be transformed from a good world into a hell? If you think so, you are mistaken. For in that moment I thought of one thing only. The honor and glory I would bring my father by fighting like a warrior in my first battle.
Oh yes, so now we're ready to go. So as you see, the prince is talking in past tense to us, like telling a story to someone, and that's gonna be apparent later on. Some of these controls are gonna be a little bit weird for me to use, but we'll see. So there you see the first Swedish. The tutorial says blank stick, that means a space bar. But I don't know why it is. Most likely that my keyboard is Swedish, that's pretty much the only reason. Right click to use that, alright. Okay. And there I almost fucked up already. Some of these controls feel a little bit weird, because I'm not used to playing. Holy hell, this feels so clunky. Oh well. The game was designed for PlayStation after all, so it's very much controller based, so I'll see what I can do here. See if we can do some blocks. There was a counter attack. Here you see the remnants of what was before before Assassin's Creed. And we can do some dodges. Come on, bitch. Oh my god, the camera fucked me over there. This game doesn't have any what should I say? The game doesn't have well, I lost my train of thought. I most likely will find it out later. Special action. In this game you can actually run quite a bit from fights, but I'm not gonna try and do that.
Not by killing, but by being the first to find the Maharaja's treasure vault and the wonders within.
Alright, let's see. So I'm not gonna be running from any fights, I'm gonna try and keep it so somewhat interesting. See if we can get this counter thing. What? Okay, I can't counter people that's behind me apparently. But the camera is a counter. Oh my god, the bugs. Oh, now I remember what I was supposed to say. This game doesn't actually have any difficulty settings, so everything is just, I guess, normal, medium difficulty. If I play the later games, I'm definitely gonna ramp up the difficulty. Oh, here we have the first wall running section. So this game has a lot of parkour elements, and you can definitely see with many stuff in the game that this was definitely the game that came before the Assassin's Creed series, and a lot of stuff from this game, or from the Prince of Persia series in general, kind of feels like it was the predecessor to Assassin's Creed. But I still hope that they would make another game soon about this. It's been quite a while since the last one. I think they stopped making these just soon after after Assassin's Creed came out, so. Oh my god, the camera. See if we can use the wall. Oh yes, we could do that. My camera is absolute horseshit. It may be a little bit annoying that I'm using the tutorial stuff, but I actually don't know all the controls on keyboard, so I'm actually gonna have to use them, because otherwise I'm gonna just be stuck because I don't know the controls. And as I said before, you're gonna see some stupid deaths from me. There are many ways also to exploit fights in these games, so I'm gonna try and use as little of them as possible just to keep it interesting. Come on, bitch. And I'm also just gonna try and do the jumping over enemies as little as possible, because it makes the game a little bit too easy. Column jumping. Very arcadey old game, but I love it.
Continue my story from here next time.
Oops. One thing I also remember, some of the games have an interesting setup because you can basically complete different areas of parkour and get over places in many different ways. That's also, it adds some variety.
The dagger of time. There was a treasure I could carry with pride as a trophy of our victory. If I could only get there.
The camera is bugging me again. So what we are here in this place to do is steal that dagger. And the dagger is gonna be really important to pretty much the entire game. If anyone have played it, they know exactly how much it matters. And also, if someone hasn't played this, like, you know, fun that you're watching, but I also think if you like this game, you like, you know, what you're seeing, I definitely recommend picking this up. It's not expensive on Steam and it's really fun to play. Even though some of the mechanics can be a little bit buggy at times. But if you can get a controller to work with it, it will be a lot easier. Okay, so that didn't go well. As you see, sooner or later you will be starting to get these kind of trap hallways. In this game there are told to be security measures. And trapped hallways is kind of a theme of this game, and they're pretty much in all the games you're gonna have to do that. And in this game I wouldn't say there are any, you know, extremely difficult traps, but definitely in later games there are some really difficult trap sections. The controls with the dropping down is kind of weird for me right now, gotta be honest. Fake sense of danger. And one thing this game also did that none of the other games do is they kind of show you the way through different areas. That's a feature I don't really like, but sorry about that. But I guess it has its place. I kind of like the stuff in later games where you have to kind of think about the path you take and try and calculate what is the best. And try and see how to get past, but here it's pretty much everything is shown to you how to do. Very arcadey feel, of course, of this game at the same time. And there you saw the major manipulation part of this game, controlling time.
I had what I came for. It was time
Or
to get out.
selling point, I maybe should say. Holy hell, the camera. Oops. Lots of damage. The camera, I don't get why it like cuts automatically to different places. Because I'm more than capable to control my own camera, thank you game.
Father, I have brought us honor and glory.
Your Majesty, you promised me my choice of the Maharaja's treasures. That dagger.
Surely you won't deny the lad a souvenir of his first battle. You may have your choice of all the Maharaja's other treasures. Except that hourglass. That will make a fine gift for the Sultan of Azad when we pass through his city. And some exotic animals for his menagerie. And a few dozen slave girls. Yes, that should be enough. I want no animals or maidens harmed until I have chosen. Let it be known, King Sharaman is merciful in victory.
Trust not a man who has betrayed his master, nor take him into your own service, lest he betray you too. I learned the truth of this to my sorrow, the day that we arrived in Azad as the Sultan's honored guests.
My
My
friend,
friend, your visit brings joy and honor to my poor and humble dwelling. If only you'd given me time to prepare a proper welcome.
the glories of Azad are famed throughout the world. And yet, the best is yet to come. I give you the sands of time. May the friendship between our kingdoms endure as long as time itself.
The sand, why does it glow?
I can tell you. Inside the hourglass is a marvel that no living man has seen. Alas, only the dagger can unlock the sands of time, and it belongs to a greater one than I. A young prince, dearer to his father than all the wealth of India. Perhaps he will oblige.
No. No! Stop!
Is it meant to do this? Alicia Sigataha!
Give me the dagger.
No,
You have unleashed the sands of time. I can undo what you have done. Give it to me.
Uh-oh. It seems weird how much they trusted a traitorous piece of shit, but... So now we get some dagger play.
Prince, use the dagger.
So... Oh my god. So there are ways to quickly do this. But what you basically need to do is take the sense from them. To kill them.
Now, finish.
Okay, so you can't block when they're behind you. The camera, come on! Come on, that's awful.
each time I struck them down, they rose to fight again. I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them, could I liberate them from their monstrous living death.
Prince, the dagger.
Okay, so if you counter And press E to take the sand, and you can do it. Okay, that's good. And this is by far the easiest part. Jump over, hit them once, and then take the sand. But it feels kinda exploity. Like much of the combat in this game can be exploited, which feels a little bit weird. Come here then, bitch. Alright, I need to exploit.
Turn back the sands of time before you die.
I definitely took more damage than necessary there. So basically, those sand things, they give you like the visions that you see are just visions of the future.
The look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? I assure you, every word is true.
And then you see like the flashes you see is like your what stuff that might happen in the future or may happen in the future. So that's interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I think this is good enough for the first episode. So thank you guys for watching, subscribe for future episodes, and I will see you next time.